There it goes, there it goes. Ah, it's working, okay. Alright. It's not the same playthrough because I think I just kind of lost track of the whole little story I had going with the whole enclave thing.
Do you mind? I'm recording on my Pip-Boy for future citation. You understand?
And
Yes, that's fine.
what's Pip-Boy doing?
I'm hoping you can start right away. Now, we've actually been using your past research as reference, so a lot of what we've done should be familiar.
What the?
Yeah.
There we go. So I messed around. There we go. And started to play through just to kind of make sure the mods that I kind of put together were working. And just to make sure the game wasn't freaking out about something. And from what I saw, I don't think I've got anything messing up so far. It's mostly just some guns and the Sim Settlements 2 mod. Wow. Yep, so this is gonna be
Vault door cycling sequence
just like a
initiated.
regular playthrough, I
Please
suppose.
stand
So
back.
it's just like what I would do if I wasn't doing like a sticking to like one thing, like the Enclave playthrough. It's just gonna be like a chill, hardcore playthrough. Be a little better than the Enclave thing. The Enclave playthrough was kind of weird. There's a lot of stuff I was gonna have to like grind levels and perks just to be able to do all those quests and stuff for it. So it would have been like a couple of episodes of me just doing regular Fallout side quests and stuff. And yeah, we're gonna head up the elevator here. I'm gonna check my stats and show off that. Here's the stats. It's mostly just some strength and endurance. Some strength and endurance and extra high charisma, I figured. A 5 in those few things is what I usually use anyways. And then I can always go through a version of
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
be a weird stream. Oh, okay, they're probably only fighting with them. Okay. Alright. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm just not feeling it today, I guess, but gonna keep going. Letting everything load. Okay, that's good enough. I don't think I've got anything super crazy. I think I said like it's mostly just some guns. I'm using the munitions mod, so it's gonna be a lot of different ammo types. And there was this gun pack, there was like this gun mod pack that I downloaded that has a good handful of guns. That's enough stuff to keep it interesting. You've also got a I've got a what's that other one I put in? Fallout 76 style ammo crafting. Basically, I can scavenge up materials to make bullets. I figured I'm not gonna be able to craft. I think I've got the munitions add-on for it. It was a munitions patch. We'll have to check it out in a second here. I didn't really look at it too much. Cause I don't know what ammo types got added in by the gun mods. Here's our little this is our little starter pack mod. You can say it's a little cheaty, but the good thing about this, all these, I'm not gonna be using these guns, by the way, just for the sake of balancing it out. But the materials and stuff I'm gonna use, because it's a little lore friendly in that it it's like some of the raiders that go down to Concord had actually come up here to Sanctuary to, like, they were gonna basically set up Sanctuary to be their raider outpost, and so they had a bunch of supplies gathered. But like I said, I'm not even gonna use the hunting rifle or that. I can definitely get a shotgun pretty early on, but you know, scrapping everything just to kind of balance it out. Start with a 10mm pistol, because that's, of course, what you get from the vault. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the grenades. I might use them because unlike the firearms, they're a very limited thing. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of go for still more of a. When did I get a? I said other mod add. I might use this since it's not, the armor's not that good. Let me get light build. Yeah, it's just some. It's not even really armor. It's just like a chest plate and the helmet. It's not like a really good full set of something. Just a little something to keep the bullets off me in the beginning.
Yes.
Sims Elements 2 stuff is actually pretty simple. That I can start it now, especially with that magazine that gives us a recruitment beacon parts. If I go and build that recruitment beacon, it will call in the stranger, who I might refer to as until we learn his name in the game. I'm gonna refer to him as future Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan in the Commonwealth. Just build the beacon, and then I think he shows up. Yep, there he is. He's gonna teach me how to use the Sim Settlements building mechanics. And unlike the first Sim Settlements, which was just like something you would discover in Concord, it's just like, here's a bunch of the stuff to build with, and you can make more with this recipe.
Hey, hello there.
This one you have to actually play through the story to unlock the shops and stuff. Broadcast.
You hear my broadcast?
You're sharp. Yeah, I heard your broadcast. Sounded as if you were starting some kind of settlement. Is that about the right of it?
Maybe. Yep.
That's right.
Well, in that case, I've got something you might be interested in. Here, catch. It's called an ASAM sensor.
Oh, this is
If
awesome.
you're gonna be building settlements,
This is some
these
like really
things are
cool
what you'll
custom
wanna use.
animations here.
Okay. Care to elaborate?
I think a demonstration is in order. Place that ASAM down on the ground somewhere. Go ahead. Any old spot will do.
Think. Oh, pistol power. Some settlements. Residential plot. A 2x2 square. And dang it. Alright, I'm gonna have to place it down and then adjust. Ugh, that looks horrible, but oh well. It'll all come together
Place
eventually.
that ASAM down on the ground somewhere. Go ahead. Any old spot will do.
brand ASAM sensors for your city planning needs. Unlike other less reliable multi-purpose sensors, Rocco brand ASAM sensors offer the level of versatility and connectability that you deserve. Rocco brand ASAM sensors, America's #1 sensor solution.
Nicely done. Don't mind the ASAM. It's just scanning the area for materials. Now for this next part, I'm gonna pretend to be a settler who's come to work for you. So just play along, alright? Boy, I sure am glad I found this settlement to live in. But oh no, there are no homes available. And I don't know how to build one myself. I
Oh,
guess I'll just
no.
have to rely on whoever runs this place to build a home for me.
Play along.
Don't sell yourself short.
You're right. If only I had a little guidance, I could probably build something myself. But wait, what is this? Why, it's an ASAM! Just the thing I need!
What a salesman.
What do you need it for?
That is a great question.
Why
You see,
did-
with an ASAM, there's no barrier for entry when it comes to building something. All I'd need to do is follow the step-by-step instructions provided by the ASAM. Here, let me show you.
This mod is actually really cool. Even the
Once you've placed down a sensor,
the original
your
mod
role in the
that didn't have a
construction's
story
pretty
to
much
it
done.
was really good. It saves you like a ton of time with settlement stuff. Because all you needed was just one
Just about
sensor.
anyone in the settlement can claim the area and start building for
And then
themselves.
much kind of like Fallout Shelter almost. You would assign kind of just assign settlers to the different jobs and homes, and they would do this. They would build it up.
The directions that the ASAM provides are so easy to understand, even a savage could do it with no problem.
They would build a house, and I don't think it upgraded in the original mod, but in this one, as you kind of expand, settlers will upgrade their houses, and I think the houses eventually open up to multiple residents. Like they'll have multiple beds in them,
Alright, just one
and these are
more
fully
nail.
solid structures as well. The game is actually building the
No one
house.
understands that better than Rocco.
And like all this stuff. You can't pick up the clutter, of course, but like you can sleep, and you can sit down. That's about it. See, that's not too bad. I could never build anything like this. I definitely couldn't build anything like this.
Is a productive citizen.
And there you have it. A fully built home. Ready for habitation by some lucky wastelander. And you barely had to lift a finger. Not too shabby, huh? So now that you've seen what they can do, what do you think?
Yes,
Are
I
ASAM
really like
sensors
this
something
because
you might be interested in?
yeah, I'm interested.
Yes, I'm really interested.
I thought you might be. Unfortunately, right now I only have the one sensor on me. However, I can provide you with more. And once you have
If you
more,
do a
I can
little
show
side
you even more
quest for
stuff you can
more.
build with them. Homes are just the start. But first, I'm gonna have to ask for a little task done in return.
Like most of these games, yes.
Of course. Just tell me what you need help with.
Alright, here it is. I got me a workshop in a town called Concord. Nice enough place, fairly quiet. Or at least it was. But just recently, I returned from a trade run to find the entire town overrun by raiders. And now I can't get near my workshop. A small group I could deal with, but there's too many for me to take on alone. So I'm gonna need someone to help take them out. So there it is. That's the job. You help me get rid of these raiders, I'll give you more ASAMs. And show you how to build even more stuff with them.
Alright, let me, alright, I'll help.
Don't worry. I'll help you deal with these raiders.
You will?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. Okay then. Let's head to Concord and show those raiders who's boss. Lead on.
Alright, now I think he's a companion. Yeah, he's a companion. Look at this gun he has. It's a revolver, but it's like a laser revolver. This is what I was saying. He's Arthur Morgan of the Commonwealth. Is there anything else I want to do here before I go? I got my weapons done up. I'm gonna do this as well. I want to force everything in the settlement to act like it's powered. Because building a bunch of these, no thank you. Saves time in the long run. Oh, I know what I know what I was gonna do. I almost forgot. We need to grab the chemistry workbench. Do I really have 2 settlers already? Oh boy. No, these guys are gonna have to just big chill until I get back with more ASAMs. They're not even doing the food. Oh. Alright, let me just get this set up how I do it. Get this up here. Like so. Scrap. Pull this to here. And there, it cleans it up a little bit. Here's the ammo crafting mod. There's the shotgun shells. 7.62 rounds, 5mm. Maybe I have to shoot. Oh crap! Do I have like a munitions holotape or something? Munitions config. Ballistic ammo. Oh no. Alright, so here's the problem. I don't know. Other ammo? No. Explosive ammo? I don't know. See, I don't know. I have to look at my vortex and check. Shoot. Oh, I think if I go to Nexus mods, Fallout. Fallout 4. And then search info for, what is it, another, another green, another one. It was like a mod, it was a weapon pack. And I know I probably should have done this before. I should have done this before. But hindsight being 2020 and all that. Oh my god. I know a lot of these weapons, I'm seeing as I scroll through are actually a part of the pack. It's mostly shotguns and stuff, so it might be just vanilla ammo. I know there's a lot of shotguns, pistols, and a few rifles. Another millennia. Millennia. Another millennia. Okay, so requirements. Mod name munitions, so it requires munitions. So 45. Alright, so I need 357. 12.7mm. Six and 5mm. Level 4, level 5, okay. We just add 20 gauge and stuff in just in case. And I guess we'll just add stuff as it pops up, maybe. Okay, scouting logs, see-through scopes. Okay, all that's fine. All that's fine. It's fine. There we go. Now we can make the ammo. Now we can make the other ammo. Okay, that's good to know that mod actually keeps up with what gets added. So if I add a weapon in the future that needs an ammo type that I didn't add, I can always put it on later. Anyways, let me go grab the your special book. Go for that bump in intelligence. Now I got a 5 and all the stats that I know for sure I'll use. And we'll talk to Codsworth after we may take Codsworth on our travels. And maybe this will be a Minuteman playthrough, because of the Sim Settlement stuff, and I can start keeping ASAMs in my back pocket there. And then while I'm, as I come across the settlements, I can deploy those ASAMs. Build some settlements up. I know I can definitely put down some security stations. I don't know if I have to get to a certain point in the story of Sim Settlements 2. I know to get shops, you have to get to like almost the end of chapter 1. But we'll figure that out once we get there. Let's go What do we think we want here? What are we feeling? Something that's general, something that can use to be generalized. Scrounger. Yeah, we're gonna want ammo. I am using the ammo from that starter pack thing I had in Sanctuary, but once again, I'm using a basic starter pistol, so it's not like it's overpowered or anything. Drift outfit. Longer dog meat. Yeah, let's see, we go up here, get a little stash up here. 38. Nice, and a pipe rifle. It's always tasty. See? Okay, he decided to hop up there and check for himself, in case I missed something. Can we take dog meat? What's up, boy?
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Yo, what's up, dog?
You want to come with me, pal?
Mr. Blue and Mr. Morgan?
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Come on, dog meat. Let's go. Let me see. A few little goodies, yes. Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan? Mr. Morgan. Yes. Or should I say Arthur Ribbon? Okay. I've had that little episode.
Watch out! Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. Yeah, never a dull moment indeed, even though we just started traveling together. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, what's this upstairs? Ooh. Another Nuka-Cola. Some bottles. Some candy. Some candy. Mr. Morgan. You know, I think his name is actually Arthur. Did we not actually recruit Dogmeat? Oh well, we'll go back up there. We'll go back up there and get him in a minute. In fact, I think that's what the other quest is. The quest marker I have right now is. Oh, talk to Codsworth. Yeah, we're not gonna talk to Codsworth. Oh, there's Dogmeat. Homie was playing catch up. Get a little action in here. A little melee action. Save a little extra. Save on the 500 rounds of 10 mil that I have. Usually the only time I do any kind of melee anyways is right here in the beginning. Did that just take off the armor? Really? It's only like a chest plate and shoulder pads. What the? It does have little knee pads, don't it? That's unfortunate. You know what? Probably not gonna be that hard of a start here. Yeah. I think Preston got one of those. Start taking stuff. Getting on me. Oh, whoops. That's not gonna go well on YouTube.
Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll be fine, guys. We'll be fine.
We still need to clear out all the raiders.
Nobody else sees these videos, and I guess that's why, but...
I'll stay out here and keep guard. You should head inside and help those people.
Alright. East, left arm, right arm, left leg. right leg? Is that the only thing I'm missing? A right leg? Yeah. Go with... I'll go with... Decisions. We'll go with gun nut so I can go ahead and have some decent armor, or decent weapons. I should be able to put enough upgrades and stuff on the armor, at least here in the beginning. Oh, see, it looks it uses microfusion cells. Does that mean regular fusion cells for laser rifles, or it'd probably be microfusion for lasers, the laser rifle as well, actually. I think this mod already adds some laser weapons, hopefully. Yeah, right leg. Yeah. God, knock that guy off the top up there. Yeah, good. Wow. Alright, let's grab the fusion core. We're set. Got some Jimmy Buffett. Good old Jimmy Buffett. Grab the ammo at least, and the rifle now. Alright, come on, dog meat. We're sneaking around, buddy.
Let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Stop being such a fucking pansy. We hold out for the others like we're supposed to.
Here's a frag grenade. You're going to explode.
There you are, you little bastard.
This is that right leg I was looking for. Thank you, gentlemen.
I'm coming in there, and we're gonna skin every last one of you. Who's it? Payback time, boogeyman.
I forgot I got a remodeled pipe pistol in here. Come on, one right leg. That's all I ask for. Alright, Preston, I'm coming.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman. Maybe?
Minutemen?
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time?
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference.
That was the idea,
I
he
did,
said.
but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Alright, who are these people?
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start.
Who are you?
I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs,
It's just
Marcy,
me,
and June.
myself, and I.
That's old Mama Murphy on the
Together.
couch. this here Sturgis.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Sounds rough.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
God damn it.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares.
I don't really
Anyway,
care,
We figured Concord
I
would be a safe place to settle.
sympathize.
Those raiders
but
proved us
like
wrong.
I just met you,
But-
so I don't care.
Well, we do have one idea.
in the way I think you think. One good idea could be all the difference.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis.
I gotta go turn
Tell
the fan on. It's hot.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
Alright. Now that we got a little airflow.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Now we're talking.
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC. A standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing.
Subtitles messed up again.
It's
as they
down in the
usually do.
basement. Locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff.
I think the
tinker.
reason why the
Bypassing security ain't exactly
subtitles
my
mess up and
forte.
show only what Preston Garvey said
You could give it a
right
shot.
then is because technically Preston is the character talking point. He's like who we're talking to technically, but now it's gonna be Sturgis, I think.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all
Never
right.
mind.
Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight.
Alright, Mama Murphy.
Careful, kid. There's something coming. And it's angry.
Is it now?
Ma'am.
Now look who Dog Meat brought to us.
He's a good dog. Smart, too.
Oh, indeed. Dog Meat's good at finding folks who need him, and he'll stick by you now. I saw
Is my
it.
fan dying? I can see it slowly turning slower and slower. Oh my god.
Please, tell me what you know.
Just listen to me. Acting a crazy old lady. It's the chems, you see.
It's the chems.
Give old Mama
It's the
Murphy
candy.
the sight.
It's the
Been that way
delicious,
since I
delicious
was a
candy.
girl.
Would you care with a butterscotch?
That's incredible.
This one will give you a
I
clean
can
body
see a
high.
bit of what was and what will be, and even what is right now.
I also have eyeballs and can look out a window.
And right now, I can see there's something coming, drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
Bum, bum, bum.
Whatever it is,
Bum.
I'll stop it.
Oh, no.
Right.
Oh, I didn't. Whoops! I didn't select the option
Bingo.
to. That's my bad. I didn't select the option to get the death claw information. My laptop sounds like it's about to take off, but it's not burning up, so it's fine. Yeah, dog meat. Did you find a giant suit of armor? Oh, that's that that raider stash has fusion cores in it. We'll use the power armor. I don't really have any good armor right now, so maybe we'll use it for a bit.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here.
There we go. A few odds and ends.
Why don't you get down here? Give me that currency
We
gun.
don't need any of the supplies for sim settlements.
I'll give you that.
Because you can, there's like these industrial plots that we can build that will provide supplies. We can, however, add our own supplies to speed up any process of building. So you'll back up a second. And grab a few extra odds and ends. The stranger's helping as well, so he's using a laser weapon. Of course, we've got an SMG. No, come on, come on. Kudos to the Deathclaw for going after the like heavily armed target instead of just attacking me because I'm the player. Right. And then the stranger can help me clean up. Dang it, come on. One, two,
Hey.
buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Ouch. Come
Hey,
on. Fall.
Come on.
Let's go, dog meat. I'm gonna take admiral and guns now. Usually, well, I guess with the stranger's help I was able to do it, but usually I'm running out of 5 mil.
Woo! That was... I mean, you just took down a Deathclaw. Color me impressed. All the sound from our firefight must have lured the blast thing out. And where'd you get that power armor from? You know what? Never mind.
What about them folks, the raiders trapped inside the museum?
Everything's taken care of.
Well, all right.
I'm just glad we were able to save their lives.
All right. If you'd just like to follow me, we'll get you your ASAMs.
Oh, whoops, that's good little dialogue there, but oh well. Basically, he said, you know, now that we've taken care of the Deathclaws, he's gonna pay me for my services. Certainly. I should try playing this on keyboard and mouse at least once, some other time. Let's just there we are. Nice. Keep our streets clean.
Welcome to my workshop. Or at least what's left the raiders didn't smash.
Nice place you got here.
Despite the mess they made, it doesn't look like they took anything important. Most of my equipment is still here, including your reward.
Your reward.
Here. One whole box of ASAMs to do with as you see fit. You earned them.
City manager holotape. Alright.
And here's a little extra. for helping those folks inside the museum. Good deeds like that deserve to be rewarded.
Oh, nice. Stim packs, 2 stims, and a rat away. Oh, and some money.
Happy to help.
That's not all. If you remember, I also promised to show you more. I'll meet you back at your settlement.
Whoops.
Don't keep me waiting long now.
Yeah. These are broken ones? Okay. I will be, however, taking all the boxes of ASAMs that he has. There's a box. Some light bulbs. Some other tidbits, but mostly just the ASAMs, please. Oops. Don't go in there just yet. Now if we go up here, yeah, he's got like a little, see, look, he made his own little hut with an ASAM. And he's got a few supplies up here that we can borrow. Scrounge about. And then if I do this here quick, if I'm not over encumbered. Damn it. I was gonna hop on the roof and leave the raider on the roof, but oh well. I don't think I can do it in power armor. Maybe. Just maybe. Yeah, I can do it. I just gotta time my stop. There we go. Hey, you guys. There we go. Alright, he's heading back to Sanctuary. Let me go ahead and get Preston and the group back to Sanctuary as well. And then I'm gonna head down to Trudy's diner, or at least bump into Trash Can Carla and trade a few things before I continue this.
Hey there.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
Oh well, feelings mutual, Preston.
Feelings mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends.
Nope.
Not in the Commonwealth.
Just in general.
Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
Thanks, Preston. What now?
What happens now?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again. Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
Oh, what?
Please, tell me. I need to know.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. All's not lost. I can feel the sun's energy. He's alive.
When you're not around.
I knew it. Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
Can't see him, not clearly, but I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
Please, Mama Murphy, I need more.
Please, Mama Murphy. I'm working from nothing. I need more.
Look,
Come
kid,
on. Just
I'm
give me the
tired now.
information. Come
Maybe you'll bring me some
on.
chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk is gonna kill you.
Shush, Preston.
Ah, shush.
We're all gonna die
Shush
eventually.
you.
We're gonna need the sight. And he's gonna need...
a second to load there. Kind of scared me. Let me try a quick save just in case. Check. How long have we been playing? About an hour, 14 minutes. Okay. No, I'll get I'll go down here, Trash Can Carla. Sell a few things, maybe buy a few things if she has it, and then we'll head back to Sanctuary, meet up with the stranger, and learn more about the ASAMs. And then, depending on what kind of happens after that, I might call it there. I don't want these streams/videos to be too long. At least not in terms of, at least not right now, while there's nothing really happening.
So what's your story? Looking to trade?
Let's see what you've got.
Oh.
I have a little bit of everything.
Oh, well, there goes the discount. Okay, she doesn't have anything in terms of that. The army helmet's better than what I'm wearing. I don't really need any of that supplies. I don't really need anything from here now. So everything's just gonna be what I'm selling to her. We'll hang on to the minigun. I don't have a hunting rifle just yet. I don't want to buy a hunting rifle. I want to find a hunting rifle. We got a security SMG. Nice. Double barrel. Pipe revolver. I don't have a lot of ammo for that, and I don't. Yeah. I feel like by the time I actually, by the time I get enough ammo for it, I'll have a 45 weapon. That'll be better. Pocketed buttress. 12. 3. So that's actually better. I got a right leg. Raider left arm. Raider left leg. I got a Raider right leg and a leather right leg. They're about the same. Except the leather has better energy resistance. Did I just get rid of my... No, there it is. Okay, oof. I thought I got rid of my clothes. We'll buy some more 12 gauge. And sell off some of this jet just to kind of break us even here. There we go. That's good. Alright, cool. Alright, and we will be fast traveling back to Sanctuary. Save a little time there. I'm gonna get little settle in here. Oh, nope, quick. Repair. Equip. We make it Model B, but we won't put any extra stuff on it for right now. I might do that off camera. Yeah, I don't feel like going back to it right now. Oh, gotta take that out too. And then we're gonna hold on to this. We'll stash it away for sure. Combat scope 4 times. Reduced range, improved recoil. You don't really need recoil control on a bolt action. I think it might make it a little harder to get your target back, but you don't. You just don't. Make sure since it's like a Vault-Tec weapon, technically, we'll make it a Vault-Tec tank for now. Alright. Gun nut 2 to put a hunk of wood on the back of my gun, but okay. Let's try to take gun nuts so I can get more. Oh wait, I'm not gonna be using the 10mm pistol anymore. Whoops. Now what do we need? Science 1. And we'll have us a laser sniper until we get a good laser rifle. Get rid of that, and then get us a pipe rifle. Pipe pistol. We'll make it a pipe rifle, because yeah. Oh, that's right, the retexture mod. The remodeled mod that I put on makes the reflex sights actually good in this gun. Reduced range, recoil control. Once again, I don't really think we need much recoil control on this gun either. It just doesn't feel right. I'd rather have the extra damage at range. Alright, got a little security SMG. Pipe rifle can go over here. Double barrel can kind of go over here with the short range stuff. And the minigun can be put away. Along with the mods we have. Okay, that's put away. We'll check out our guns here. Here's the security SMG. That is not a cool sight. This one, I think the West-Tech optic is better. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's not too bad. It actually really looks really good with the whole pipe gun aesthetic. That's good. That's good. Yep, that looks good. That looks fine. That doesn't really change much. Alright, just quick armor stuff as well, and then I'll get to what I actually said I was gonna do. Every big point of a Fallout playthrough is going to be this anyways, I guess. That's maxed out. I'm going to put ultralight build. Tempered. High build. And we reach level 5. So we should start seeing some of the lower end weapons from the mod pack stuff, the weapon packs. The stuff that actually uses munitions. We're gonna go on Rifleman and Commando. Get our damage perks, get our base damage perks out, so we can use everything generalized damage. Nice. Okay. Actually, I think if now it's doing 61 damage. It's doing 10 more damage. Automatic weapon, not so much. Alright, stranger.
Alright, time to show you what else ASAMs can do. Now, generally speaking, people need a roof over their head, food in their bellies, and a place to be working. We already built a place someone could live. So if you're ready, let's move on to those other two things.
Alright.
Okay, show me.
Alright. Place down a sensor again, but this time we'll use one configured for food production.
Where do I actually want the food? I think up here will be the residential area, so that'll be houses. a few of these empty spots in between these old houses will be houses.
Go ahead.
And then as
Just
we
put it
come
down
down
wherever you
here,
like.
we'll build out for industrial and farming. Because a lot of times, especially when I'm not using this mod, the Sim Settlements mod, I always kind of fall into this, like, I never do anything down here with Sanctuary. Mostly because anytime I come back to Sanctuary, it's
Go
just
ahead.
for modification.
Just put it down wherever you like.
So, yeah, we'll do the farms down here on this platform here. We'll build 2. That way we can get some extra food going. Because I don't think it matters how many you build.
Just put it down wherever you like.
I think it's kind of like a per chance thing where depending on what your settlers put down, they'll plant something different. So like if they plant mud fruit, you'll have a decent amount of food.
I'm gonna take on the role of a settler again. Don't worry, I won't subject you to my bad theatrics this time. I just want to show you how easy this is.
It's so easy, you can't even do it. It's so easy, he's doing it with his mind.
Now, I can't say I've got much of a green thumb, but thanks to the ASAM, that don't really matter.
The ASAM? Hey, Sam. How you doing? Oh, now he's gonna... He was worried he was gonna be found out as a psychic. So he's not using his mind powers
It'll
anymore.
tell your settlers where to dig, what to plant, when to harvest. Takes out all the guesswork. No fuss, no muss. Well, maybe a little bit of muss. I mean, I am getting covered in dirt. But how's that different to any other day in the Commonwealth?
Ha! He made the funny. Jeez. Alright.
Okay, almost done.
Him and this other settler are building these things really fast. Alright, what'd you plant? Because what you plant is gonna... I was hoping for something that would stretch a little further than just gourds and potatoes. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Yes! Gone are the days of citizens
Actually, it
complaining
might
over
actually
those
provide
ever-increasing
enough. Yeah,
grocery
it's
store
providing
prices.
enough food. Never mind.
Thanks to Rotko brand ASAM
Oh, it produces 11, and this one produces 6.
for citizens that grow their own mouth-watering produce. It's
I
so
do
simple,
think
even
I
the
have to
white
build
kids
some
will want to
water,
get their hands dirty.
collectors though.
For the finest in homegrown food, look to Rotko brand ASAM sensors.
So I think I'll just do a powered water thing. And then once again go in here and just make everything faux powered. Because I could not care less about building
There we have
extras
it.
like that.
A fine plot of land ready for cultivation. This from the guy who once underwatered a cactus.
I like it.
Glad to hear. All right, we've built a home, a farm. Next thing is a place to work. You know, somewhere folks can perform a little industry. Gather scrap or do a bit of scabbing. That kind of thing. Go ahead. Put down an ASAM that's programmed for that.
Geez, you ain't gonna shout at me. This is counting as powered now. Okay, yeah. See? This is cool. It actually like tells you if someone's assigned to it, and yeah. Let me actually go grab oh, trash can Carlos here. Nice. We'll grab June Long. Nice. And blink a little bit, but I think it's fine. Is she assigned to the other farm? Yeah. So now we're doing good in food and water. I'll do the residential stuff in a minute, but I kind of want to get to the little quest line he's got going. no defenses. Okay. Yeah. Industrial plot. Junk storage. So I think I need to build. We'll build a large. What's like the biggest thing we can build? Okay, it's like 100, like a ton of storage. A locker bank increases maximum supply storage by 1,000. 30 steel. Yeah, we'll clean up this house a little bit and use it for storage. It's gonna be like the workers' place when we store our materials. Yeah, there we go. Looks good. Activate. Supplies consist of ammo, armor, chems, and weapon parts. Oh wait, do I need to have different types of store? Supply. Oh, the supplies. Okay, so what's the biggest scrap? We're gonna need containers for scrap as well, so we'll just put that right. Scrap. Supplies. Okay, so scrap and supplies. So there's weapons and there's scrap. Okay. This junk consists of aluminum, cloth, fertilizer, and etc. Other junk items. And now we'll get him to build this.
Okay, time for some industrial action. I'm on it.
And with this industrial area, combined with this is kind of what's into the game. Those
Like
civilization games, like City of Rome, has this thing where
that'll be useful.
Each business kind of helps you upgrade. So like you start out with a house and a basic job. For the first set of upgrades, the basic job would be the farming. So like each house can upgrade as long as there's access to farming. And then the next upgrade might require that we have industry. So with this industrial zone, the houses can reach level 2. But it might work like that. But if I remember correctly, it either works like that, like I just said, or it works off of how much scrap is collected by the industry.
Righty-tighty. And
we'll have to see.
We're done.
I think it's going to tell us. I'm sure it'll tell us. Oh wow, you got a bunch of stuff just put here, thanks. I think
Just looking to trade a little.
Oh, I can take his stuff, apparently.
Hey.
Oh, okay, it just said he finished building, okay. Oh, there he is. I was about to say, yeah, somebody's supposed to show up and, like, a settler's supposed to show up and ask about everything. Nope, that's Preston.
Times are tough.
Oh, no, here we go.
No bones about it.
I found
Even
it.
useful people are starting to feel the pinch. But you can rely on Rocco to provide fulfilling employment alternatives. With just one handy-dandy Rocco brand ASAM sensor, citizens need never fear unemployment again.
Yeah.
Able to legally gather and store useful materials, your citizens will wonder how they ever did without a Rocco industrial.
Yeah, able to legally
Just
gather.
one more in the long line of technological marvels brought to you by Rocco brand ASAM sensors.
Like, oh yeah, I stuck this little control thing in my
All
yard, and
basic
it told me I can
necessities
steal your car
Although
for scrap.
folks won't be happy with the bare essentials forever.
Don't worry,
Eventually
it's
they
legal.
will want more.
It's legal, guys.
Now it's up to you what type of ASAMs you put down. But do try and keep in mind what folks in your settlements will be needing.
Excuse me.
Your settlements?
Hello.
Did he say
Don't
settlements?
shoot now. I don't mean no harm. I hope you don't mind the intrusion. I couldn't help but notice all the commotion.
Calm down, old Paul.
What are you two youngins up to here? That is, if you don't mind me asking.
This man has
Fixing
no
up these
chin.
buildings, are you?
In all forehead. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Actually, we just finished building these. Foundations, walls, everything.
Is that so? Built them by yourself, did you? Well, you two looking to settle down here, or?
This settlement belongs to my friend here, not me. I was just demonstrating some construction techniques using this ASAM sensor.
Construction techniques? Using that gadget there? Sounds like Brahmin dung to me.
This man
Are you
has
telling me you
everything
made
on the top
all
of his head
this
and
using
nothing
that
on the bottom?
gizmo?
Yep, that's right.
That's right. We're rebuilding.
You say that as if building stuff is easy.
Hey, here's a suggestion. Why not offer the old-timer residents here? Let them experience the benefits of sensors firsthand. That is, if you'd be interested in staying here.
I'll admit, seeing you two build with those doodads did pique my curiosity.
Not like how this implies that he's been in the bushes watching us the whole
settle
time.
Down somewhere for a while. It is getting dangerous out there, especially for a scav past his prime. But would an old man like me really be welcome here?
Of course.
I'd welcome the help.
Okay then, you got yourself a deal. Old Paul is at your service.
How about that? Your ASAMs have already attracted their first resident. With that, I'd say our exchange of services is complete. Enjoy your ASAMs. I'm sure you'll put them to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to the hardware store. Got a lot of important work to begin on with.
Yeah.
It was good working with you.
Yeah, you too. I should get going. Oh, and good luck with your settlement.
Hey, where's that ASAM fella going? I wanted to ask him a few questions.
If something's wrong, maybe I can help.
Maybe you could. You're the head honcho around this place, right? Well, I've got a request to make. You see, I noticed that there's a whole bunch of new people around here. So, you know, to make sure everybody's got a home, a place to work, and
Yeah, okay. It's literally what I was about to do anyways.
That's a good idea.
well, I've been known to have a decent idea now and again. These ASAM things seem very impressive, but we can only make use of them if you place them down for us.
Because heaven forbid I hand them out. Alright, if I had a hammer, okay, so we need some more agriculture. We need more food. I think I need 2 more food plots, it said, and then enough residences for everybody. Okay. Let me see if I can squeeze this one in here. Nah. I'll have to squeeze it in right about... Well, you know what? Whoa. Who says we have to build on the foundation right there? I'm gonna... I think if I do them like this, actually I can expand the foundation. You can also do them inside. So I can technically start building them right here as well. In fact, clamped items restored in the workbench? Oh. We'll do one right here. We'll do 2 right here. We'll do the next 2 that we need right here. Maybe can say that's like some of the plants and stuff that need, like, they have like specific watering, like they can't be just out in the rain kind of thing. I've got more space over here to build some more. So right about here, I think this house right here, I want this to be the cutoff for working stuff, so like farms and industrial. And all that down there is going to be, all this down here is farming and industrial sections. I do, however, want to go ahead and set up just some basic turrets. Get some machine gun turrets, just to make sure that the place is secure. Because Fallout 4 is settlement system works off like it's you need it's food plus water. Food plus water divided by how many people? Or it's either times or divided by however many people you have. And that determines how much defense you need. And honestly, I think 40 is a good place to start. Alright, let's get to building some houses. I need... How's it not connecting to that platform? It should be snapping right in, cause... Wait. There we go. And then... Oh, that's right, you gotta wait for them to finish building the... You gotta finish building. Yeah, this is kind of fun. This is really fun. It takes a lot of the, like... Because I feel like I could probably put together a decent settlement if I wanted to, but... Takes a lot of the stress of not being able to put something together the exact way you want it. It's kind of like with Minecraft, you know. It's like, oh, the blocks don't want to place that way, but how my idea in my head looks, kind of thing. Right. Right about there. And there. I might build more than we need, because eventually in the story of Sim Settlements 2, as you play through the story, random settler, kind of like more named, unique settlers show up. And in fact, I think Old Paul has like a few friends that he invites after everything gets kind of settled. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to build a few places for people to live. Oh, see, look, there they are.
Hey. Are you the one who put out the radio message? Is this your settlement? It's very nice.
Why, yes it is.
We had to leave our home. Everyone was getting sick. So, if you're looking for people and it's no trouble, well, we'd like to live here.
Of course. Go right ahead.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Just let us know where you...
Do I have to actually assign you guys? Ma'am, are you okay? I guess what I'm gonna have to do is just wait until everything's built for just a second. And then once everything's built, then we'll see what we need. I think I've got a decent amount of homes up. I know I've got enough food. In fact, I've got more agricultural stuff set up than I do freaking industrial. Scrap that. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze an industrial plot in here. An interior one, obviously, but does not look like it's gonna fit. Just fair. Squeezing one in right here is gonna be pretty good. Nope. It'll all smooth out eventually. Looks like we might not have enough enough residential plots. Once again, I'm still trying to wait and make sure that they've actually finished building. Because I think everybody's assigned. Okay, so I need to build some more houses then. So we can hold 1,600 scrap of assorted materials and 1,000 of assorted combat of materials. Why is that red? Is that because they don't have... Let me see. Residential building class unlocked. Multi-person homes have more room for one person to live in them. The number of people supported can be increased as the buildings upgrade. Alright, so view details. Power, food, and water. A single person home. Bright green paint job by Frog Princess. Oh, that's cool. So these are like designed by people. These are nice. So did I actually get enough any extra beds? No. I am gonna have to faux power. Alright, let me just... I want to tuck this in. I want it to be... I want there to be space to like slip another house in. Right about here. Because I think once the whole quest stuff kind of smooths out and I don't start getting a bunch of random people here, I'm going to Marshy Lawn, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. In fact, this is a residential area. I've zoned this for residential, lady. No personal gardens. Alright. We'll do some like back lots. Let's see, like right here. Here, let me try to... Because I don't want it to be like... I don't know what the floating... If it'll float, or if there'll be stairs for people to get up. So I don't want to... don't want to... place a bunch of random crap. And have it not be accessible. Oh wait, foundations? No. Plot stairs, here we go. Concrete? Oh, here we go. Old wood stairs, yeah. There we go. That's just to make sure that the settlers can actually get up to their houses. This one looks like it's gonna be fine, but I'll still put a little stank on it. There we go. Oh no, let me stay in the thing, never mind. Okay. I think we got enough beds now. We have enough beds. Okay. Got enough food. And I think we just kinda have to hang out and wait on the industrial side of things. Yeah. Put one more industrial thing in just to make sure everybody's got a job. Some extra jobs in case more people show up. And we're gonna wrap it up here. If anybody's watching this video, stuck around this long, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All the good jazz. And I might pick this back up tomorrow. Might be a few days. Might be one day. depending on how I feel about it. Because if I'm not into it, then you guys aren't into it. So if I don't have the care enough to get into it good, then there's no reason to bring anybody else down by not having enough pep for it. Alright, are you doing anything? Hey, everybody's doing something. Everybody's building something, everybody's doing something. Run a quick save. Might as well do a solid save. And then quit the desktop. Alright, let me go ahead and quickly